people, welcome to my channel, Tarot by Bronx. Hello, beautiful people, welcome to my channel, Tarot by Bronx. This is Tarot Talk, these are Tarot Teens, and I'm your host, Boogie down Bronx, Boogie down Bronx.
Hello, Aries. Hold on, let me put my cards up here. Hello, beautiful people, welcome to my channel, Tarot by Bronx. This is Tarot Talk, these are Tarot Teens, and I'm your host, Boogie down Bronx, and I'm here to take care of the Aries. Aries, if you are new to the channel, welcome. This reading can resonate for you if you have Aries as a sun, moon, rising, Venus, north node, or south node sign. Let me spray out the energy real quick. Quick shout out to my Patreon. On Patreon, I am going to be doing a Leo full moon. The Leo full moon is on Tuesday, I think. I'm going to be doing a live stream on there. Or I might do it on YouTube. But if you're a patron, you can ask specific questions about like your placements and stuff. And I'll go over any specific questions you have. But yeah, I am very tired. So excuse my mind is trying to get back right. I just got back from like a little weekend vacation getaway from like Wednesday to Sunday. So I'm like still trying to recover and get back into work mode. But I had a good time. And this is the last reading for the cycle of February. So if you are an Aquarius sun, it's your birthday, please subscribe to my Patreon as well for a free mini birthday reading. Or if you are a new patron, you can subscribe and get a free 1-card pull from me when you subscribe. All right, so let's get into this, Aries, and let's flip up your cards and see what the heck's going on for you for your pre-shuffle. Okay, so similar to Leo, you could have Leo placements. Surrender the habit of people-pleasing. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. All right, so we got some people-pleasing tendencies here. And it's not surprising because in the Aries reading, we do tend to see a lot of people-pleasing similar to Libra and Leo, because the opposite sign of Aries is Libra, and Libra is associated with partnerships. So sometimes we people please to make sure that our partners are satisfied, but then we leave ourselves hanging. All right, so people pleasing, you have fate. 2 signs you'll be receiving is cards, which says fate, and then hat roles. You are most likely stepping into a new role of putting yourself first, not doing what other people want you to do, how they want you to do it all the time. And then you have devil genitals. I think maybe Sagittarius just got this card. And then you have get off your ass. All right. So that's where the main energy is taking us here. Let's open it up, see what's going on. Why do I feel like some of these cards are missing? They are. Hold on. I was like, this deck feels empty. The cards were on the floor. I don't know. Okay. So what's going on for Aries at this time? Aries placements. Aries, sun, moon, rising. Venus, north node, south node with people pleasing. With people pleasing, the different roles they'll be taking on. You have self-love. You have manifest. You have it will work out. You know, Aries is the start, the head of the zodiac. So oftentimes, and like I've pretty much been telling all of the cardinal signs, like I've been telling the same thing to Cancer, to Capricorn, to Libra, but mainly Cancer and Capricorn, is that because you are a cardinal sign, that means that you are the head of something. You are supposed to start something. Okay, you're supposed to be the one that kind of takes the lead or initiates energy. You are the leader of the zodiac signs, okay? And so anything that you find is not working for you right now, anything that you find you're hitting a wall, stagnancy, it's not moving, you need to ask yourself 2 questions. 1, ask yourself, are you trying to do something the way somebody else wants you to do it, and that's why it's not working? Or are you trying to not step on toes? Are you trying not to, you're worrying too much about how other people are going to perceive it or think about it? Or, I forgot what the second one was. Well, that's the first one. We're going to come back to the second one. But yeah, so asking yourself that main question, if you are doing something for somebody else. Oh, or if you have taken it upon yourself to actually move forward, to be the first one. Like, you know, sometimes we don't like to take the lead because we don't want to set a bad example, or we just don't want anybody to, like, we don't want to disappoint people or make ourselves look crazy, act a fool, or feel foolish, like imposter syndrome. But that's what you're supposed to do. Aries is going to experience a lot of firsts. Okay, you're going to experience the first. You're going to be the first to do this, first to go to school, first to graduate, first to do X, Y, Z. Okay, and so if you are always waiting on somebody else to tell you what to do, or to do things to make other people happy, it's going to take away from your manifestations. You have to take the lead in your own life, Aries. Okay, Aries is the first zodiac sign, the ultimate leader. Okay, so wherever you have Aries placements, that means that's where you need to put yourself first. You need to be more selfish. You have an Aries sun, you need to be more selfish with the things that make you happy, your ego. If you have an Aries moon, your emotions, putting your emotional needs first. Aries rising, your self-image needs to come first, your physical body. You need to try to be the first person to get into certain things, like stuff like that. But yeah, that's what's gonna help you with your manifestations. And of course, it's up to your free will. Oh, wait, where's my deck? Yeah, so I want to clarify, you have the card test or lesson. So let's see what that's about. Tell me more about. You have asked for help. Tell me more about this test or lesson. Listening to your own intuition. Social media. Envy. Okay. They will reach out. Interesting. All right, so that's something else aside from it. So this is where, you know, Aries struggles. Even though Aries is like, it's kind of like a two sides of the same coin. It's like on one end, Aries can be very, very extremely self-sufficient, but that doesn't mean that you don't need guidance or you don't need help, okay? This is different from, this is where you guys could be getting confused. You are people pleasing in the way of you're worried about, you know, how certain decisions can affect other people, or like you're waiting until other people align with like what you're trying to do. You're trying to wait till everybody's on board. That's not going to happen. Everybody's never going to be on board with anything that you're doing. So you have to learn how to be more selfish in the right ways. So if you're more selfish in the ways of like, you know, I'm not going to just listen to people telling me what to do because I love them. Like, you're being more selfish. You're giving yourself more self-love. And then you need to be less stubborn, less selfish when it comes down to asking for help and letting people help you. Like, this could be people not associated with like your friends or your family. This can be people that are in the field you're in, or like you're researching, or you're asking like people who you know are business owners or have been through what you're trying to do. That's where you ask for help. Okay, so it's just learning to restructure your energy, all right, so that you can get the guidance and your dreams can manifest. Or like you need help on like how to do something, like, because a lot of times we don't start things because we're like, I don't know what to do, right? You have to take the initiative to figure out what you need to do. And, you know, there's only but so much information we can pull from our own minds, our own brains, right? That's why we have experts. That's why we have people who know what to do. So you can't do everything on your own. But you have to do everything for yourself. That's the quote right there, Aries. You can't do everything on your own, but you should do everything for yourself, okay? As much as you possibly can. Don't wait for anybody to give you the green light, to give you the approval. If you want to do something, you have to get up and do it. Get up and ask for help, okay? Open your mouth. Stop searching for external answers. And that way of like, the answers aren't just going to fall into your lap. Sometimes you have to get up and go find them, right? Get out and go look for the answers. You're getting all these clues, these signs, But it's like, okay, sometimes you need to step more into that masculine energy. Aries is a masculine sign. Figure out what the heck you need to do. How do I accomplish this? And that's where the test or lesson is. You don't need to wait for anybody to tell you what you need to do when you can do it on your own. You can get up, research, figure it out, ask for help and stuff like that. Some of you are trying to build a social media, or you're trying to figure out how to let go of anger, let go of resentment, forgiveness. You're trying to figure out how to move past this hurt. And some of you just don't know how to do that. And that would also be a great way, or a great practice of the test of, are you going to be able to ask for help? No, so you can get what you need to get done, right? That's the test. Okay. Very interesting. What else do we have? What else do we have for Aries? What or who is coming towards Aries at this time? What or who? Let me put these this way so you can see. Self-love is the key to your manifestations. Doing things out of love for yourself. Okay. What we got for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising? Venus, North Node, South Node. What's coming towards Aries at this time? Coming towards Aries at this time. Leo. Leo placement could be coming in. Fire energy is strong. Fire sign. Yeah, we got a lot of fire. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Anything else here? Anything else here for what's coming towards Aries at this time? Look at all this. Look at all these wands. You have the 8 of Wands. So a lot of fast movement, forward progression. You have 8 of Wands. You have the 10 of Wands, 9 of Wands, 8, 9, 10. So there's a progression of energy and forward movement. The momentum is building. The energy is building. But for many of you, you are holding yourself back. You're not taking full charge of your own energy that it can be used. Okay. Knight of Wands is very scattered. It's just spread too thin. And you guys get that message a lot of spreading your energy too thin in the wrong places, giving energy to people that don't deserve it. You're trying to take care of everybody else. You have to help yourself. You know, listen, Aries, listen to me. You know, when you are on the plane, right? You're on the plane, you're flying. If you never flew a plane or in a plane, just listen. They tell you, put your mask on first. If the plane is going down, if you're in an emergency, you need to put your mask on first before you put on somebody else's mask. Because how helpful are you to somebody else if you are dying, if you can't breathe, if you can't help yourself? And that's the mentality, that's the mental shift that Spirit is trying to get you to have, is that you are not going to have enough energy to do anything that you actually want to do for yourself. You're not going to have enough energy for your dreams, for your goals, to help yourself, to go towards your passions, because all the energy is used on other people. All the energy is used on people who are draining you. You don't know how to switch off the different roles. You have different roles in your life, and you're not going to be able to play all of them if you're way too focused on one area or one specific role. So that's the lesson, is learning how to, as soon as you take the energy, or like, you know, especially anger. I just heard anger. There's a lot of anger that's being used here, Aries. There's a lot of hurt or anger that is taking up a lot of your energy. And it's like, could be towards this ex energy, could be envy that's also there. All of these are natural emotions, you know. It's just a matter of how we express them that can be a little unhealthy. But there's a lot of extra energy that you're utilizing in the wrong ways, and it's going to show up in the areas of life you don't want them to. And it's going to make you frustrated, because you're going to be like, I want to go towards my dreams. I want to go towards my passions. I want to do whatever it is I want to do. But it's like, I don't have enough energy. Like, I don't have any motivation for it. I don't have, you know, the discipline to sustain it. And that is because you're giving the energy in the wrong places, okay? If you start taking away your energy, reclaiming your energy little by little, like, okay, I'm gonna stop feeding so much into this family drama. I'm gonna stop feeding too much into this friend drama. I'm gonna stop gossiping with these people. I'm gonna stop listening to the negative energy, because you don't even have to be doing anything. If you're just in a space where people are complaining, people are saying this and that, they're telling you all their sad stories all the time, you're absorbing that energy. And then when you're like, okay, now I'm gonna go do what I have to do, you're like, I can't even do what I want to do because I don't have the energy. I'm tired. Okay. And so once you realize how energy works, how crucial it is that, like, even if you're not realizing how much energy people are literally snatching from you, you're a fire sign, they're draining your energy, then it's going to make it nearly impossible for you to ever find 100% fulfillment, because you're going to be just like, I'm always tired. Like, I'm always frustrated. I'm always tired. I'm always like irritated. And that's because you have to look at who is around you and the ways you're letting other people not let you lead. Aries is a leader. You cannot let people, become attached to you in the way where you're waiting for them to take the lead. You're waiting for somebody else to give you the go ahead to tell you, okay, Aries, now you can do that. No, you are the one that has to do it. And that is the ways that Aries is a very bad people pleaser, where they will allow other people to tell them when to become more independent, how to do things. Aries is supposed to do that on their own. They don't always need to like, you're supposed to do it on your own, but if you don't know how, that's where you need to be like, how do I do this? Okay. Anything else for Aries? Or you're going to be very stuck. You're going to be very stuck because people are draining you energetically, and it will prevent your manifestations from happening. Okay. So you have to start small and unpacking your emotions, or like getting back in touch with your emotions. You maybe haven't been speaking up enough about how you feel, and there's a lot of suppressing them. So starting back as a page, going small, step by step, will help you to get this wheel turning again, because there's a lot of movement that's trying to pick, like, things are going way too slow for you, Aries. Things need to be moving a lot faster, but it's because you're not taking initiative to make the shift you want in your life changing, or you're waiting for some type of approval, or you're trying not to step on toes, you're trying to keep the peace. No. That is not what you're supposed to be worrying about. Self-love can be about being more selfish in that way, where it's like, if you can't do something, you can't help somebody else because you haven't even helped yourself. So, you're putting yourself secondary to a lot of other people's energy, and it's going to make it nearly impossible for your manifestations to happen if you keep doing that. Okay. What else do we have for Aries? What else do we have for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, and South Node? It's time to make a move. Time to make a move and move forward. You've allowed yourself to become stagnant, waiting for someone to tell you what to do, or give you that green light approval, or being too concerned about what other people are thinking or saying before you get started. 8 of Wands, the momentum is built. You're ready to move forward. Cancer energy here. You're ready to get out of this stagnant, indecisive energy. Like, you're being very indecisive, and that's, it could just be because of this people pleasing why you're being indecisive. You're worrying about what other people are thinking for you instead of you thinking for yourself. Think more for yourself, okay? Do what feels the most natural, what aligns with your integrity, what makes you feel the most confident and happy. Even if you don't have all the puzzle pieces together, just taking that first step and saying, okay, I'm not going to keep waiting anymore for somebody to tell me how to live my life, or like for these people to accept me, for my family, my friends, whoever to validate me before I can actually charge full ahead into something. Take the lead. Take the lead, Aries. You are meant to lead. You are a leader. You're not a follower. You don't need to wait for anybody to give you the permission to put yourself in different positions, to do what you're ready to do. Okay, you're getting the signs here. Of course, like, you still might need some help. You still might need to work on your boundaries with people. But the first step is to see where you have not been stepping up for yourself. You haven't been taking the lead in your own life. You haven't been much of a leader, okay? You've been either following other people, or you have been allowing other people to stop you from leading. You are a leader. Lead, okay? If you don't know how to lead, ask a leader. Ask somebody that you look up to as a leader. Because, you know, you might get envious or, you know, a little bit jealous, and you're seeing people living the life that you know you deserve, you desire. But the things that we are envious about in other people are things that we know we possess. If you know you're a leader and you've been allowing other people to tell you what to do, you're not being true to your nature, right? So you need to get back to your nature and lead. So thank you, Aries, so much for watching. If this reading resonated for you, let me know down in the comments down below. I am at Tarot by Bronx on everything.